What's going on, guys? Fun with Knives back again, and I got a little discussion video for you today. In fact, this is going to be kind of a different video, and I would love for you guys to weigh in the comments below on what you think about this issue. Now, it's been a while since I've done a discussion video in general, so I had a thought occur to me earlier in the day, and I just had to share it with you. Now, what you're looking at is obviously just a random assortment of everyday carry items. This is not a pocket dump. This is not what I think are the best everyday carry items. It's just some EDC stuff. I just grabbed it off the desk and I'm ready to do a video. Now, with a title like "The One Day You Don't Carry It," I'm pretty sure you guys know where I'm going with this video. And what I really want to show you guys is that Murphy's Law is a real thing. If you guys don't know what Murphy's Law is, it basically states anything that could go wrong will go wrong. And that's not necessarily a pessimistic worldview. I think it's kind of an ode that us preppers or everyday carry people live by. And basically that means let's prepare ourselves for whatever our day might throw at us with the necessary tools that we think are going to help us, like I said, get through our day. So in the past week or two, it's been warming up where I live and everywhere probably that you guys are watching. So with it warming up, we're entering the summer season. My EDC gets lighter. And it's not necessarily by choice, it's by laziness. In the winter, I seem to have tons of pockets. I have pockets in my jackets, in my pants. You know, I have all the storage space that it's so easy for me to carry my knife, my flashlight, my multi-tool, my wallet, my phone, everything. But as it warms up, I start wearing lighter weight clothing, so does everybody else. And sometimes some of those items walk their way out of my everyday carry, like this multi-tool. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't carry a multi-tool every day in the winter, but it is most days. But in the summer, this thing hasn't seen the inside of a pocket in a long while. That's because it's warmer. I'm wearing basketball shorts more often. I'm wearing tank tops more often. There's just less room for things. Now, of course, I might be smart and throw it in my everyday carry bag, but it's not necessarily on my person and not ready to use perhaps when I need it. Now, I've run into this a lot recently. In fact, I forgot to carry my Olight the other day, and it was the one day that I needed it. I couldn't remember using this light in the past week or so of me carrying it. But the one day that I'm like, no, I don't really need my flashlight today is the one day that I needed it. And it wasn't a life or death task that I needed my flashlight, but it was just, I was severely inconvenienced by being dumb and not putting that in my everyday carry when it always is. Now, I want to know if this happens to you guys, because it seems like whatever item it is, and let me kind of interject something here that I think everybody's everyday carry needs are vastly different. I think a lot of people think that carrying a flashlight every day is unnecessary, and that's okay. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, I don't carry a lighter ever because I don't have a need for one, and I just throw it on here just as an example. So if you guys think that, carrying a multi-tool is ridiculous, I get it. If you guys don't want to carry a knife every day, maybe that's your choice, but I doubt it if you're watching my channel. But still, I think you understand what I mean when I think everybody has different needs in their everyday carry. Everybody's got different jobs, different tasks they need to accomplish. So something like this, for example, is not something that makes it in my EDC quite often, but it is useful, but it's just not necessary, for me at least. But for you, it might be. Who knows? So I want to know if this happens to you, because it seems like the day that I forget to throw, bumped you guys around. My chapstick in my pocket is the one day that it just seems to be drier than anything else. My lips are cracked and bleeding. It's just ridiculous. And especially sunglasses. I mean, there's certain things that I don't think I've forgotten in the last 2 years, and that's obviously a knife, wallet, and phone, and keys to get around. But it's sunglasses. I forget sunglasses all the time. And it might be cloudy for a week straight, and the one day I forget to grab my sunglasses is the one day that there's not a cloud in sight. And of course, I got to drive home looking directly into the sun. So all I wanted to do with this video is to show you guys that I'm going to try to remain vigilant as the weather changes. As it warms up, my EDC tends to thin out, and I don't want that to happen. I want to stay prepared because I do believe in Murphy's Law. I believe that anything that could go wrong will go wrong. And if you're not prepared to handle that situation, and no, I'm not talking about like bug out bags or zombies or anything crazy. I'm just talking about your day-to-day tasks and making sure that you stay prepared and that you're not inconvenienced when you don't need to be. So let me know what you guys think about this topic in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it because I think every one of us that is in the EDC community has had this issue. Regardless if it, was with your wallet or whatever. I even brought in my first aid kit to show you that this is the one I carry around in my everyday carry bag. And for some reason, I think it was 3 weeks ago, I took it out because I had a lot of stuff to carry that day, which was a really dumb thing to do. And of course, that was the day that I cut my hand. And I don't know where it was, but it wasn't a bad cut. It wasn't like life-threatening, but I needed a Band-Aid, I needed Neosporin, and I didn't have it. When every other day, I seem to have it. So make sure to stay vigilant with your own EDC. Thanks for watching, and remember, have fun with your knives.